Alright, hi, my name's Abby, and this is my presentation on color, light, and composition in cinema. So, the first film I chose was The Matrix. This was released on March 31st of 1999 and was directed by Lana and Lily Wachowski. I think that's how you pronounce it. So, The Matrix is a science fiction film about a man named Neo who discovers that his reality is actually a simulated world controlled by machines. The color and lighting throughout this movie play a major role in expressing the character's psychological states. One of the clearest examples of this is the red pill, blue pill scene, which uses color and lighting to visually represent Neo's internal conflict and transformation. The contrast between the red and blue tones highlights his struggle between accepting the truth or remaining in a comfortable illusion, while the shifting light on his face emphasizes his uncertainty and lack of fully formed identity. Reflections in Morpheus' sunglasses further reinforce this divide, showing Neo stuck between two options. As he chooses the red pill, the lighting becomes even more harsher, signaling a break from his former reality and the beginning of his awakening. Overall, the scene uses color and light to communicate Neo's emotional journey from confusion to realization without relying on solely dialogue. Alright, and then the second film I decided to go with was the Barbie movie. This was released on July 21st, 2023, and was directed by Greta Gerwig. In the Barbie movie, color, lighting, and composition are used to reflect the emotional and psychological states of both the character and her environment around her. In the opening scenes set in Barbie Land, the world is filled with bright, highly saturated pinks and pastels, along with flat, even lighting that removes most of the shadows. This creates a sense of artificial perfection where everything feels controlled, predictable, and emotionally surface level, mirroring Barbie's initial mindset that life is flawless and unchanging. In contrast, when Barbie first appears in the real world, the color palette shifts to more natural, muted, bleaker tones, and the lighting becomes softer and more uneven, introducing shadows and depth. This visual change reflects her growing confusion and vulnerability as she encounters a world that is no longer designed around her. The contrast between the two settings highlights her psychological shift from naive confidence to uncertainty and self-awareness, showing how light and color can communicate deeper emotional changes in both the character and the story. In conclusion, both The Matrix and the Barbie movie use color, lighting, and composition as powerful storytelling tools to reflect their characters' psychological journeys, even though the films are very different in tone and genre. In The Matrix, the shift from the green-tinted artificial lighting to harsher, more natural tones represents Neo's awakening from illusion to reality, emphasizing themes of truth, control, and identity. Similarly, in the Barbie movie, the transition from bright, shadowless, hyper-saturated lighting in Barbie Land to softer, more natural, and uneven lighting in the real world reflects Barbie's movement from naive perfection to emotional complexity and self-awareness. The key takeaway here from both films is that visual elements like color and light can act as kind of an emotional language, showing internal change without needing an explicit dialogue. Ultimately, both of these stories use techniques to explore what it means to confront reality, question identity, and grow beyond the limitations of a constructed world.